All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. Yes, this is episode 9 of the Empire of Japan, War with France. Yes, we are going to take out France and then remove their influence from the South Pacific, from Asia. Now, last game, we were making all of our various preparations. The war started, and we had a series of successful victories. And now we are going to resume with all of these battles that we have up and coming. So this is going to be really spicy, and France is huge. They've got huge navy, huge money. They're like 5 times more powerful than me, but my ships are fast. So, we are going to engage in a series of battles. We're going to begin with our marauders and our idiot destroyers that like to get into point-blank range and get blown up. So we're going to not let the diversity hires pilot the destroyers. We're going to be a little bit more deliberate this time. So let's see what we can do. I think once the destroyers kind of spot and screen, I have to retreat them or do... I just can't let them just run wild. We'll have to be a little bit more deliberate and careful. So, let's see how this goes. We're loading the game up. Excuse me, loading up the first battle, which means it is time to drink some tea. Looks like we're almost ready. Now, the general plan overall is going to be to take out French ships and protect my transports as much as I can. We're just going to try and ruin their economy. Now we've got all of these destroyers following behind. You know what I could do? Try something a little bit. We're going to try this one a little bit spicy. We're going to do an abreast formation. Keep it normal. We're going to try it like this. And it looks like they're straight ahead. So we are going to try and hunt them down. We've got the destroyers floating around there. We're going to have them in an abreast strategy so that they're kind of screening to the sides, because a lot of times the torpedo boats are going to come up on us from the rear because we're so quick. But this will make it a little harder to find the enemy torpedoes, but we're going to just kind of keep our distance on this one. We've got a great range. We've got an amazing chance to hit. Holy crap, look at that. Look at that 92% chance to hit. That guy is so screwed. Bonk. Oh, he is so screwed. I don't even know what we're shooting at. I have no idea what we're shooting at, but our guys are at... These are beautiful, beautiful ships. Holy crap, they're so good. Oh, it's the battleship that we took out. No wonder he's easy to hit. I wonder if these guys are low on fuel. We're just going to kind of circle around and keep our distance. We got the destroyers out there. And I kind of like this abreast formation because this ship here is going to be the closest, and maybe it'll help spot some torpedoes. We're keeping about 10 kilometers away. We have about a 6-kilometer torpedo range, which means they probably have something similar. I should have shot before I committed to the turn. There we go. Getting a little bit closer. Might not be a good idea. And they're at low fuel. Yeah, now one of the cornerstones of my strategy is by fighting them in Asia, they've got to travel all the way from Europe to Asia, and apparently they're not good about stopping and refueling because the AI is a little bit dumb. So even though these guys have massive resource advantages, if their ships have low fuel, That means this guy is going at 12 knots. I'm moving 3 times faster, which means he's a sitting duck that's easy to hit, and we're going to just wreck his face. We're just going to take these guys out as we circle around them maliciously. Let's pause and take a quick moment at some of these guys that we're shooting at. So this, their destroyer there, that cool kind of French cruiser with all their little inset guns, I think that looks just so cool. It's kind of dumb. I think having a bunch of centerline guns like what I'm doing is a much better idea, but that looks really cool. And let's see if we see their light cruisers. Let's go see what this guy looks like. Oh, they've got their wing turrets. This guy's half underwater. This idiot's half underwater. Look at that. They're big wing turrets sitting off to the side. They've got a lot of big guns, but they're in awful firing positions. My light cruisers are so much better. They're like half underwater. How do they keep from flooding those things? Well, alright. I mean, you do you, buddy. Look at this sexy battleship here. We got all of our centerline guns that are big, so they can fire to both sides. These little 3-inch deals are, you know, kind of tiny and lightweight. Yeah, you don't need to put big guns on the sides. That's just a bad idea. Just cruising through the water at 32 knots. Oops, we don't want to get quite that close. Let's go turn a little bit out because I don't want to be. I don't want to get too close to you guys. I don't trust you. So we're just going to circle around, and we don't have to sink all of them. We're just trying to do lots of damage efficiently. There's 6 knots. I want to get a little more distance. Let's back away. Yeah, we want a little bit of distance from you guys. There we go. Yeah, I want to try and keep them outside of 6 kilometers. Because we're going to hit the snot out of them at 6 kilometers. Even these smaller ships, we're going to hit pretty good. Bonk. Yeah, I mean, these 13.9-inch guns. And one of the reasons I do the .9 is for whatever reason... Well, first off, the 14-inch guns are only Mark II, and these are Mark III at 13-inch. And then just by jacking up the .9 inches, you seem to gain a lot of damage and accuracy and just oomph. So I think it's a pretty good investment. You get almost a Mark III 14-inch gun. Just not quite. And I think, and you know, and the Mark III 13.9s will significantly outperform the Mark II 14s. Bonk. Yeah, they're just getting wrecked. Get wrecked, buddy. Yeah, they have no idea of what to do with such fast ships. Make sure my destroyers aren't getting too close, because I don't want a repeat of last time. Yeah, they're screwed. I'd like to finish this guy off, but I might catch him on the next pass. I could double back around. Oh, he's got a flash fire. He's in trouble. Yeah, he's in trouble. Goodbye, buddy. Alright, so now we're going to go take care of this next group of them. We're going to kind of circle in a little bit. There we go. Yeah, these ships, when they're going so fast and turning pretty well, they kind of wobble around as they're trying to straighten themselves out. I don't know if there's much I can do about that. 6.4, that's getting a little bit closer than I'd like. I think I'm cutting this one in a little bit too close, but that's alright. I think we got this. He hasn't launched his torpedoes yet. We're just going so fast, there's just nothing they can do about it. So whenever you're doing anything on a really impossible level, or just life in general, if you can have an unfair advantage, figure out what your unfair advantage is that you can leverage. In this case, it's going to be our speed. Um, but never fight fair. You need to... It's the same in business, you know, or just anything. Picking up a girl, doesn't matter what it is. Figure out what you've got that other people don't, and just leverage that so that you have an unfair advantage. Because fighting fair is for losers. I mean, literally. Alright, they're getting a little close. I'm going to cut out away a little bit. I don't want to get too close to you guys. I could slow down a little bit, but I don't want to risk getting hit. Or hit too hard. And we're already just wrecking these guys. Now, with the way that we're doing the destroyers, fanning out like this, I could have gone with cheaper, slower destroyers. And maybe I'll do that in the future. Because I don't need 42 knot destroyers that only go... that are only going 32 knots. Let's wait for this guy to reload and fire, bonk, and then we'll execute the turn. Yeah, these guys are just getting wrecked. We're gonna take out their whole fleet, I think. I don't think they're gonna have a lot of survivors, if any. We're just going to turn France into a third world nation, and then we're going to colonize their colonies. Oof. Oh, 71% chance to hit. You're going to lose a little bit of chances here in a minute. Bonk. Oh! Oh, we got two of them in one volley. Holy crap. Oh, we got these little guys here. Good thing we have those other destroyers. We're gonna try and split the difference here. And, oh, those are the torpedo boats here. We're gonna take those guys out. We're gonna cut around here. This is why we have those destroyers on that side, so that's gonna be good. And we are gonna chase these buddies down. Let's go pause it real quick. And I want my secondaries to fire on them. Because torpedo boats are annoying, because they can really cause trouble for my transports. So while these guys are all having their low fuel problems, let's go wreck them. Actually, let's see what what's the range on your torpedoes? You have a range of 0.8 kilometers. So these are old crappy torpedo boats. Yeah, so we're going to take these guys out. And then we'll circle back around and get the rest of their fleet in a little bit. These guys are probably trying to run away, and they just have low fuel, so they can't. Yeah, because these guys are going... How fast are you going? You're not going very fast now. We're killing them before we can even scan them. Alright. Now for this side. Oh yeah, this is just awful. I'm such a bad person. This is not fair at all. I love it. And these 3-inch guns are perfect for tearing up torpedo boats. I think it was the right decision to go with these smaller guns instead of 5 inches or anything big. These 3.9s are just perfect. That's... Well, 3.9 is about 100 millimeters. It's about the size of like a... You know, like a tank cannon, basically. So they're not that big. Let's... Okay, we're going to have to circle around you. And then hopefully cut back over here. Alright, so somewhere back this way, there we go, that's where we left that light cruiser. Let's go make it suck to be you. Let's see, what's the range on your torpedoes? Your torpedoes are 0.6 kilometers. He's got fast torpedoes, I bet. Actually, you know, I could scan him and find out, can't I? So we could look at this, and yep, torpedo propulsion fast. Fast 16-inch torpedoes. So we're going to take you out. Okay, that's it for you. All right, southwest. So it says they're this way. I don't know if there's a lot. Oh, there's those three cruisers, and there's a fourth cruiser there. All right, so and a light cruiser. How do we want to do this? I think I want to circle around this way, and we're gonna kill these first, then circle around to the left and take out the other guys afterwards. I think that's how we're gonna do it. Because I don't want to go in the middle and risk getting hit by torpedoes. And this way, this puts the other battleship in line as well to hit them. Boom. A little closer than I'd like. Let's double check their torpedo range. I think these guys are older ships that don't have good torpedoes, or maybe the French didn't invest in torpedoes. 1.2 kilometers. Are these also fast, or are these standard? These are standard. All right. Oh, there's a cruiser over there also. All right. So we'll just sail along, and these guys have like 8-inch guns. They're not, I mean, they can hurt, but they're not going to be the end of the world. And we'll go get this guy first and then circle around. Make sure our destroyers don't get caught up in anything. Yeah, I think they're doing all right. Oh, it sucks to be him so much. 15%, 16. I guess he's locking in 17%. So we'll get at least one of the guns hitting probably. Oh, we got a couple shots on him. All right, he's in trouble. Then we'll have to double around here in a minute. There we go. All right. Let's go turn around. I think I kind of like having the destroyers off to the sides flanking me like this a little bit better. This isn't bad. Although I sort of wanted them to be more torpedo screening. And they're not really screening for torpedoes this way. I just wish I could keep them within a certain radius, and that's more of an AI problem. I don't want them chasing stuff down. You know, they're really just there to spot. And, you know, in some games, like if you have a pet, you can tell your pet to be passive and not attack. I really don't want them or keeping relative position. And I'm sure it's tough to program this stuff to behave the way you want. This is one of the reasons why I like using small raiding fleets rather than big committed battles. Because small raiding fleets are easier to control. And I think that the larger the fleets, the better the AI, you know, better advantage the AI has if you have a big fleet and they have a big fleet. Because you just can't control all the ships at once so easily. Or something small like this, I can just do a series of drive-bys. Oh, I got a fire. Something's on fire. What'd you hit? Oh, I guess they put it out. All right, that to the northeast. I don't think I'm going to be catching that. Whatever's left over is probably that single torpedo boat. I don't think I'm catching him. So we're gonna, yeah, because he's just going in circles now. He's all confused. So is it just a torpedo boat that survived? Yeah, single destroyer going. Holy crap! What just happened to me? And oh, a bunch of my destroyers got experience also. Nice. All right, this is a very good battle. Let's go on to the next. Alright, so the first battle was great. We have a whole plethora of battles to deal with. Look at this battle list here. So we just go down the list and see what we got. We have a battle of 4 of my cruisers. Looks like these are samurais. Versus 5 of their heavy cruisers. They're a little bit... Well, we're bigger. This guy's a little bit slow. 14 knots, 20 knots... 20 knots, 20 knots, 15 knots, and my samurais are running at 27. Let's go do this one. We're outnumbered, but we're faster. Now, they're trained, and we're cadets, but we're faster. So maybe we can do some hit and run, and maybe we can... maybe we can at least take a few out. And if nothing else, if the battle goes badly, we can run our butts away. That is very important, being able to run away if things are not in your favor. So, first rule of piracy, be sure to be able to get out of there if things go, whoops, don't want to do that. There we go. So we got all of our ships together, and we're going to keep this kind of normal. Let's see where these guys are at. They're off this way. Alright, let's go for it. I'm going to fall in line, hopefully, and not be too straggly. And I'll probably just do this as a regular battle line. There we go. Let's go turn sharply and not get too close until we identify them. We've got 8.9-inch guns that are pretty good. We're hitting all right. We've got pretty goodish... No, we don't. Our armor's not great, actually. So we don't want to get into too much of an engagement. But we are fast, and we're just going to try and circle around them, peppering them a little bit. We're hitting them more than they're hitting us, so that's good. So... Alright, so we can actually see them now. So what do you guys have? Their armor is better than mine. Okay. They've got these double 7-inch guns, which 6.7. We're about matched. But our armor-piercing shots should be able to... We should be able to hit them. Or we should be able to punch through them. Definitely not as tanky as our battleships are. We're getting some hits. We'll just keep circling around him here at pretty good speed. Maybe we can go get a better shot on this guy. He's broadside to us. Not fantastic to hits, though. And they keep changing the targets. Fine, go for him. If that's the guy you want, then go for him. We might have to get in closer, though. Oh, we got a little bit of something. I don't know why we're doing high explosive. We really need armor piercing to punch through them. I should check out their torpedo range real quick, if these guys have torpedoes. They've got 4-kilometer torpedoes. What about this guy? 2-kilometer torpedoes. So we gotta worry about 4-kilometer torpedoes, basically. I mean, if we can get some hits on this guy, we might be able to take him down, but we're not. I think we're still doing better than we're taking, but it's not. We're not doing great on him. These ships definitely need to be upgraded. But they're okay. They seem to be holding their own. I really wish I had more armor, though. But we're fast. So if things go badly, we'll run. We're getting some nice hits, though. I mean, he's getting beat up a bit. Alright, time to circle back. And maybe they can't spot us at this distance that well. No, they can. Alright, well, we're just gonna kick back and relax and see what we can do. I mean, at this range, at 7 kilometers, you would think that I would be wanting to use armor piercing on them. Let's go pop some armor piercing into you and see if, because you're sitting broadside to me, we should be able to do something. Just please hit him. All of you, please hit him. Unless I need to get closer. There we go, that's okay. 8%'s pretty good. Alright, let's go pause this here real quick. And let's just take a look at this nice cluster of ships. And they are all clustered up real nice. And this is still that kind of normal, weird French design where they're all got the guns kind of stuck in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, whoops, I want to go fire on this guy right there. Fire through the enemy ships. This way, if we miss, we've got a high chance of hitting the other guy too. It's a little bit of a cheese. Oh, that was a good hit. Yeah, he's flooding. He's having some trouble. Now, these guys are not low fuel, though. They got plenty of fuel, so they must be coming from one of the Asian ports. There we go. We got one. Now it's 4 on 4. Odds are now a little bit better. I want to check one other thing with these guys. How are these guys doing on bulkheads? Many bulkheads. We have the maximum bulkheads, but they've got plus 100% armor, whereas my armor quality is 90. So they've got slightly better armor than me. All right, we'll go switch back to auto. Problem is these guys keep changing the targets that they're aiming at. Let's go after this guy right there. I want all you guys to shoot at him. And let's go armor piercing, see if we can punch through his broadside. Oh, he's turning again. Alright. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get it. Let's try one more volley. Yeah, we'll go back to auto because he's angling against us. Good old high explosives doing the work. I mean, we're working on them though. We're working on them. Just keep cutting in. Oof, that was a hit. Not too bad though. We're getting a little bit of something. Really wish you guys would just focus on the same guy till he's sunk. Let's try the armor piercing again. Just please focus on the same ship and take his ass out. There we go, we're getting a little bit. That didn't do any good though. Please continue to shoot at the ship I want you to shoot at. I wish I could get like some sort of penetration, get a good flood on him, but maybe that's not going to happen. We'll just burn down his structure. There we go. That was a little bit of something. All right, back to auto. I will feel much better once we get you down. Yeah, we're taking a little bit of a beating. Uh-oh, this guy's in trouble. It's a little bit of a flood. He's okay. These guys have a lot of bulkheads. So we should be all right. He's getting beat up pretty good. 45% structure. He's lost almost 40% of his dudes. So he'll surrender soon if nothing else. How am I doing on fuel? We got plenty of fuel. Well, now they're going for the closer guy. Alright, whatever. These guys are just not good at focusing targets. Alright, let's go fire at the back guy real quick. And just cluster, because they're going to cluster up. And we should be able to get a bunch of hits together on them. Nope. We passed him quick enough. We'll go back to shooting at him. And let's get the armor piercing shots and see if we can... Oh, he's turning again. He's just not giving us a good broadside to shoot at. Alright, well... The guy at our tail is getting hit pretty good. But we're definitely winning. It's just we're going to take a beating. He's already lost 12%. We are taking a beating. He doesn't have a good chance to hit. Oh, he's out of ammo. They're out of ammo. Oh, they're running the... So this guy and this guy are the only two threats. These two are low on ammo. Alright, we must have gotten an ammo detonation or something. Nice. do the armor piercing, please. Just one good solid hit. That was a little bit of a hit. Alright, we'll go cut in. That's the only other guy that has any sort of threat. Alright, so let's finish you off if we can. Are these guys just limited ammo, or... There we go, he surrendered. Outstanding. Let's go back to auto. And so this guy is the one we need to focus on. So, everybody focus him. Because the other guys are out of anything that's really that worrisome. The torpedoes are short range. Alright, so we're doing alright. He's really the only one I'm super concerned about. Yeah, that 8.4 is really all I need to worry about. So, the little ones are kind of a problem. But not the end of the world. Let's go turn you in. So once this guy goes down here, and he's 67% structure. So once he's down, now he's the slow one though. These other guys are faster. Then they'll start trying to get away from me. 14% chance to hit on the next volley. We're getting some good hits. There we go. Got a few good hits. Let's go cut through. Oh, wait a minute. This is the wrong guy. That's the guy that has the stuff. Alright, well, we screwed up. We've been shooting the wrong guy the whole time. Alright, well, we'll get to him. Let's go shoot at you. There we go. That's the correct person. And you have probably a lot of armor. 4.8. That's not so bad. All right. Probably an older design. Same kind of cruiser, though. Our ships are doing all right. There we go. Tear them up. We fire our secondaries into you. Oh wait, you know what? You still have torpedoes. I don't want to get too close. Be a little bit cautious. They're getting clustered around. Getting some hits. Still has plenty of ammo left, so we gotta still be careful. But I'm feeling confident about this engagement. Yeah, you're starting to get beat up pretty good. Alright, so he's sunk. Alright, now we're in business. Now we can slow down. We We can take our time, be a little more accurate. Because these guys just have their secondary guns remaining, and they're not going to hurt me too bad. I mean, they could. You know, this is going to still... Their armor piercing could punch my hull up close. Those are partial penetrations. There we go. Even the partial pens are hurting them pretty good. Yeah, let's not crash into the wreck. He's about to surrender. Alright, last guy. And you got plenty of structure and people left. Hopefully this last guy doesn't crash into the wreck. That'd just be awful if he does. Please don't crash into him. Please be smart enough to avoid him. There we go. Good job. I'm proud of you. Alright. He still has a lot of fight left in him, though, for somebody who's... Here, let's go armor piercing and see if we can punch some holes in you. Maybe we can punch a hole through his back. No. But we're doing a lot of just small stuff adding up. 75, 76. Those are all those little hits that we're doing. If we look up here, our 2-inch guns are doing about 1/5 of the damage. They are doing really nice. Alright, so keep it up. That was a good hit. Yeah, this video is going to be just a whole lot of battles, I think. I mean, just this turn alone is going to have a lot of battles. We still have probably 5 battles to go through. Just beating him down at this point. 26% to hit. What are you... He's got good armor. Plus 78, so older armor. Oh, we got your... You get your conning? No, we got your steering wheel. Alright. He's not going very fast anymore either. 7 knots. Yeah, he's hosed. You're gonna surrender. There we go. Alright. Good job. We captured all their ships. I mean, granted, we don't get to keep them, but that was a good job. We killed a lot of crew, 30-1 basically. All of our guys got our 25 experience. Yeah, good job. Good job. All right, so now we have 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, is it 4 or 5 convoy battles? We got 5 convoy battles. Let's see what we got here. We got a bunch of my stuff versus some of theirs, and we're defending transports. Let's do this. We've got, what are you? You're a raider that we sold, a 30-knot raider. Once again we're gonna be a lot faster than they are. 20 knots, 20 knots, 20 knots. 20 knots. They're all trained. We're cadets, but got to get the experience in somehow. All right, let's do this. And if they can't touch us with our fast hit and run tactics, where we're just kind of circling around, just kind of sniping at them, then we can just slowly attrit down their forces, just wear them out. And that's probably our best strategy. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, so we're gonna keep on doing this. Now, what we got here, those are transports. These cruisers go 27, so we're gonna combine our guys together. I don't think I can combine the, oh, we can. So we can't actually control them. I guess if we have them all together, maybe we could. But alright, so we've got our cruisers all together. And we're just going to chase them as is. You know, these are pretty solid cruisers, so we're going to just form up. Oh, there they are. Alright. We're going to have to be a little bit careful because they're going to try and go for our transports. Although, to be honest, if we sink their cruisers and they sink my transports, I will be happy enough. Although this little dude by himself, he's a little bit worrisome. One of the tricks you can do is we can click on this, we can see his torpedo range at 2 kilometers. 2 kilometers. This guy over there, he's got torpedo range, yeah, 2 kilometers, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Although I would kind of like to, I think I'm going to circle around and take out this Yahoo first. Because he's going straight for our transports. So let's turn around. And go for this guy. Let's go pop some smoke. Because they're passing a little bit too close for comfort there. Don't really like that. I got some flugs on that guy though. That's not awful. Yeah, we don't want to pass that close. So we're going to go for the lone cruiser. Yeah, we started this engagement close enough that we're going to have a little bit of difficulty. And like I said, I'm not super worried about losing transports as long as I can take out their dudes. 6 inches main belt. Let's go armor piercing, because we're going to just run up on a broadside on him. And let's see if we can punch through some of this. I really want to get like a flood or something. 28%, 29% to hit. Gotta try to hit below the waterline, buddy. Alright, one more shot, 38%. We're getting something. Now we're getting really scary close. But it's just the one of him. There we go. Now we got a flood. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. You're in trouble now. Alright. And let's go find these other dudes. They're going to be back somewhere around here. Probably going for my transports. Yep, there they are. So we're going to try and get in between them and the transports. You know, if I lose the transports and I take out their ship, it's still okay. You know, knocking out their navy is more important than any other consideration right now. Although losing transport sucks because it's expensive. Yeah, unfortunately, they're just really gunning for them. Now I don't know where his other. Oh, they're just sending them in one at a time. All right, I see what you're doing. Yeah, those other guys are far back. All right, so let's go armor piercing. And we're just gonna take your ass out. Because if we look at this guy here, he's worth 80 million almost. So he's worth more than a transporter too. There we go. Get wrecked, buddy. We're staying out of his 2-kilometer range. We're gonna do a drive-by and we're just gonna execute him. 40% chance to hit. Got an okay chance to penetrate. There we go, got some floods. Get wrecked. Alright, so now let's go hunt down his friends. Unfortunately, we lost our transports. But we took out 2 of their cruisers. So that's, 140 million. Oh, this transport just surrendered. Oh, alright, that's not salvageable, maybe. So we took out 140 million worth of cruisers. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's separate out these 3 light cruisers. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. We're going to attach you, and we're going to have you go just AI. It says it's the southeast. I may not be able to find the other cruisers. Oh, there they are. Alright, there we go. Let's go combine these guys back together again. We're gonna just sort of circle up with these guys. Try and group up. Just so we can all get caught back up into a battle line again. And then we'll go turn here, and then hopefully these guys will be able to fall in line right behind us. Because this guy here, he's $78 million cruiser, $78 million, yeah, so we're, oh, yeah, this guy's getting messed up. We are totally winning this engagement. Haha, part of my nefarious plan to use my transports as bait to lure in your ships, that's right. Oh, he's had some ammo explosions, he's having a bad day. So let's do some armor piercing on you guys. See if that 22% chance to hit. Not great chance to penetrate. But there's the flood. Only takes one. Alright, he's sunk. That flood's going to slow you down, and now you are not going very 12 knots. Alright. Let's go slow down ourselves. I don't want to take a lot of damage, but I want to hit you better. 6-inch guns. He's out of high explosive ammo. It could still be a problem. Yeah, we'll have a 20% chance to hit. 20, 20, 20, 20. Yeah, these guys not so much. And then we'll turn after the shot. So he's going down. You don't... Yeah, I'm sure you know you're screwed. I'm sure you know you're screwed. Let's get another hit below the waterline, please. Yeah, this guy's just taking a withering fire. Oh! Oh, that's awful. He's listing. He probably can't even fire his guns at me. Yeah, he's... This is like clubbing baby seals now. Yeah, this is bad for you. Alright. I'm going to call that a win. We got a lot of victory points. We lost our transports, but all our guys got a bunch of experience. And... you know, the transports, it kind of sucks that we lost them. These are 10,000-ton transports, but it's not the end of the world. Killing their ships is what's important. Alrighty, 4 more convoy battles left. Let's see what we got here. Is this a good one? A couple of my light cruisers against a light cruiser and a couple destroyers. Now, these are my patrol ships, but they're trained and trained. This might be tough, actually. I've got a lot of transports. This guy here is pretty chunky. I don't know if I can take him. He's twice my size. But these destroyers are kind of small. 30 knots. And this guy's 20 knots. I'm going, what, 27? These are my latest patrol ships? Yeah. Let's find out how obsolete these patrol ships are. This will be a interesting fight. Wish I had the raiders, but... you know, these patrol ships are trained, and they are good ships. They're just, you know, they're just old and obsolete. But they're good for these little back-end, you know, they're good for destroying destroyers, for taking out destroyers. That's what they're made for, is for taking out torpedo boats. So, let's see how they do. Alright, so, I've got these two guys. So let's get a little distance from them, and let's see if we can figure out where... So these guys should be off ahead. I think I'm actually going to go normal spacing. Hopefully my transports are leaving. There we go. So there's the cruiser. And we're just going to act as a screen and just kind of harass this guy. We've got pretty good chances to hit. We've got a few hits. But I don't really want to get hit by him because my guys are... ooh. My guys are a little squishy. And that destroyer there, I kind of want to do a drive-by on the destroyer if I can. Because I want to keep them away from the transports long enough for them to get away. Oh, this guy has low fuel. We might be able to take him out pretty quick. He's got 1.5 kilometer torpedo range. See what this guy looks like. He's just going to be a little dinky destroyer, or a little dinky torpedo boat. He's kind of cute. He's got a couple of. He's got a torpedo up front. He's got a gun on a turret. Torpedo in the back, little tiny gun. So he's not very tough. And because he's low in fuel, we can see this guy. Where's the other guy at? He's right behind him. So when they're in a formation, you can kind of cheese it a little bit. Now these guys have low fuel, so that means that that cruiser is really the bigger threat. And now we can... Ouch. I don't know if we can take him. Now the cruiser has 3.5-inch main belt. My 4.9s can armor piercing it. So let's try it. Let's see if we can... We need to kind of keep it some distance. I don't want to risk losing my guys. Got a little bit. Now the problem is these destroyers are going to get in. They're going to start really wrecking havoc on them. There's some overpens. Now we're starting to do some work. There we go. Got some flooding. Now he's in trouble. Once this guy's done, then I can be more aggressive on the destroyers, who are a little slower. Alright. Now, finish off the cruiser. Don't mess with the destroyers yet. Alright. Now it's destroyer time. Now these destroyers... These guys are not going to do very well against me because they don't have... They've got a single big gun. We just want to keep them away enough so they're not launching torpedoes. There we go. Oh, yeah. Alright, the patrol ships still have it. They took a beating, but they were able to pull it off. So they did their job. Alright. And they got their experience. Well, that one did. Where's the other light cruiser? Yeah, they did all right. All right, next fight. Alrighty, so next battle. Let's see what we got here. We got a battleship. So this is one of my Emperor battleships defending 3 transports against 2 of their cruisers. This one is a small cruiser. This guy, he's a little bit fast, but 2 7.3-inch guns, that seems a little underpowered. He's got a lot of 5-inch. That's a lot of 5-inchers. He's 24 knots, 23. He might be able to run away from me. Let's see if we can catch him. All right, let's see how this one goes. I am interested to see how this battleship operates by himself. And a lot of times, having my transports be bait is actually really useful, because as long as I kill their ships, I don't care so much about my transports, as long as I don't lose too many of them. Look at all these casemate guns on the side of that thing. Look at that. That is beautiful. I know casemate guns are kind of crap, but they look pretty. At least they're kind of cool. I love these older ships. Alright, so we have this battleship here, and we're going to start chasing them down. Our transport's going to go away. Now, these Emperor battleships are nice. They've got a lot of secondary guns. I mean, these are nice, sexy ships. Got a couple of 13.9s. And then I've got a bunch of these 6.9s. I mean, these guys are pretty... These guys are pretty good ships. I really like these guys. I didn't waste a lot of time with... There we go. Caught up to them quick. And these guys are moving towards me. So let's kind of turn a bit because I don't want to get too close to them. Now we can see both ships. Let's see what they look like. So this guy here, kind of your standard French. I've got my stuff kind of stuck in the side. I mean, it's an interesting way to get around their problem with having all this massive superstructure and machinery to make these things work. You know, in some ways it's not that different from an old Age of Sail ship where you couldn't really have center line guns. You just ran them along the side. So that's kind of cool looking. This guy, same thing, only smaller. So these guys aren't tough. I mean, my battleship looks nice. And I kind of cheesed the turrets and the layout a little bit. Try and make them a little bit more modern. Alright. Ooh, we got a good hit early on. Yeah, he's flooding early on. That's going to slow him down. Hope that's the big fast one. Oh crap, yeah, he took another shot. Oh yeah, go get some. 100% chance to hit. Holy crap, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna suck for you, buddy. Oh, the humility. Look at that. Oh, he's like, fuck this, I'm getting out of here. He just run it away. This guy's like, I don't like this either. Do not want. Come get somebody. You're not getting away from me. Oh yeah, you're not getting away from me. Take some floods. Oh, he's the small one. He's the slow one. You're not getting away. Oh, he got hit. You're not getting away from me, buddy. I go faster than you. Oh, overmatching his armor. Goodbye. Goodbye. That was beautiful. Alright. Got my 25 experience? I did. Alrighty. Next battle. Alrighty. 2 more convoy battles remaining. What do we have here? What's our next one? We have a bunch of light cruisers versus their stuff. Now we know that their light that one scares me a little bit. We know that their light cruisers are probably a little nastier than mine. These are my patrol ships. Trained, seasoned, trained, cadets. Wonder how they're getting down to cadets. They should all be pretty experienced. Alright, so they're trained. These guys are green. He's trained. And these destroyers are trained. So, alright. That ship's worth 45 million. That's 16 million. 16 million. The destroyers are 6. These are cheap destroyers. So, if we sink a bunch of this stuff and lose my transports, it's not the end of the world. Let's see if we can kill a bunch of these guys. That's kind of a cool ship. That looks very 1890s. Early American garbage ship. Little casemate gun up front, the weird like side turrets. And the reason they have to do all this is because they had all their infrastructure and systems to make everything work. And they just couldn't... I don't think they had any good place to put turrets because the whole ship was probably just engines and machinery and just making the damn thing work. That's my guess. I haven't ever been on one of these old-ass ships. Alright, so let's... So we've got... These are the light cruisers. Let's go group you together. And we are going to... Let's see where... AI says they're straight ahead. So, let's just go for it. Alright, we're going to try and keep them away from our dudes. Maybe we can avoid taking some losses. The cruisers are going to be the biggest threat to me, but the destroyers are probably the biggest threat to the transports. And we don't want to get that close. I'm really worried about getting close to this guy because I don't want to take a big hit. Some of those had 6-inch guns, and those are going to suck. Alright, let's see if we can nail this guy. We've got a lot of good... Our 4.9-inch guns are pretty good. I mean, don't underestimate these guys. Oh, crap. Well, you got nailed. Alright, it's time for you to leave. That was unfortunate. You're going to smoke up, and you're going to retreat. That is unfortunate. He took a bad hit. But maybe we can draw this guy away. If I can get the fighting off here to where we're kind of fighting in the northwest while our transports are leaving, maybe we can lure these guys away. I really don't want to lose any of these ships. And he hasn't taken that much damage yet. This may not work that well, and those destroyers may still hunt me down. But we are getting some hits. Now the other option is I could just run in close and just try to get some good hits and take him out, but I feel like up close he'll probably do more damage to me than I can do to him. And we're doing damage to him. There's not much I can do if their destroyers ignore me and go for the transports. And we're slowly working this guy over. That's the 6,000-ton light cruiser. So he's problematic. What kind of armor does this guy have? He has 3.5-inch main belt armor. And my guys, with their armor piercing, are doing good enough. Now, we could also just try to go for setting fires on them. Maybe it looks like that's what they're doing. They're just doing a bunch of fire. And look at that, the destroyers, that line of smoke, that's got to be destroyers. So they're following me. And we're killing crew like crazy. Because these guys have that citric acid, I think, don't they? Where's my, picric acid? Yeah, so these guys set an awful lot of fires. Really want to finish you off. Ooh, we're getting some... That's not bad. We're getting some hits on the other guy. If we can take out the big cruiser, I'll feel a lot more comfortable about the small, because that 6-inch gun really worries me. Oh, he's retreating away. He's, Alright. Now, when we pass him close, this is going to be kind of the tricky part, because we're going to get a lot of... I want you guys to all focus this dude down. Just nail him. We sank something accidentally. Now, please take him out. Just focus the guy that we need to focus. lot closer than I'd like to be. We're going to go pop some smoke. Alright, good deal. So he surrendered. Go take out this torpedo boat, because he's the only thing I can really see. And I am worried about his torpedoes. But hopefully he can't launch them yet. Yeah, we sank him. Alright. Got another hit on that guy. Yeah, there we go. We can turn off the smoke now. It's alright. Alright, let's go turn these guys around. So I want to take another pass at that torpedo boat and finish him off as soon as the smoke ends. There we go. These guys might be bailing. Oh, there he is. Alright, we gotta take you out. Let's pause this for just one moment, see where everybody's at. So, this guy, he's the guy that surrendered. That's the torpedo boat destroyer guy, and then these 4 dudes are all the way over there somewhere. Alright, so we're gonna take... I want to take you out first, because you're the one that makes me the most nervous, and you're going after my cruisers, or my my transports. My bad. There we go. Get wrecked. Alright, now... Now back to business over here. This guy's still doing okay. He's retreating. You're good. You're retreating with the transports. I don't see any smoke on the horizon. There we go. There's the next destroyer. Alright, let's go hunt you down. Yeah, these guys have low fuel, so they're going to have a hard time getting away. So we're going to cut through here, and we're going to cross the T, so to speak, so we get our broadsides right into their back. And also keeps my distance from this light cruiser, which I don't want to fight your bigger guns yet, your 6.4-inch guns. Ooh, I don't want to take any hits. And a lot of it is trying to position myself so I don't have to fight all of them at once. Because if I can gang up 4-on-1... and just murder one of them, then that's really good. Now these guys are in their smoke, so I have to be a little careful. Alright, let's see if we can hit these guys here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, these fortunately these guys are really squishy. Do they not have a lot of bulkheads or something? Oh, I can't even identify them. They're just dying so fast. Alright. Well, I guess we won't know. Oh, wait. There we go. So now we can identify this guy. Let's see, why is he dying so fast? He's got many bulkheads. Or maybe just these 4-inch guns are just overmatching him and just tearing him up. And we have this picric acid, which is great against unarmored targets. But it's also kind of splody. Alright, now here is the... Oh, I guess he's going down quick. Oh, I took a hit. I don't really want to take that hit. It's a flood, but it's not bad. Maybe he'll go down quick. Let's go evaluate these guys real fast. So this guy, he's got garbage armor. So we're going to tear through him. He's also got garbage armor. These are probably Mark II guns, I bet. Oh, I can't, I don't know why I'm trying to click on them so close. If we look at them, these are probably Mark II guns. They could be Mark I. They're kind of round. These might be Mark 1 guns. These are probably like his older ships. All right. Yeah, I mean they're small enough, so they could be. That other flood should finish him off, I hope. There we go. All right, last guy. This worked out kind of better than I expected, especially after getting the first dude knocked out so early on. He took 10% losses. That's a little rough. Now this guy's running away. We're just deflecting off of him. Let's go shift to high explosive and see what happens. There we go. We're just gonna light a bunch of fires. Have some of that. We'll have to get closer to him now. Don't really want to get closer to him, but one good drive-by and we should be able to take him out. It's just a matter of is he going to hit me or not. And he should have a little bit of damage and stability from getting hit. There we go. Take some of that. Yeah, we're just racking up the fires, and we might be able to burn him out. Just kill him with fire. Let's go cut back in, stay in our optimum range here. He's not doing a good job of hitting me, at least. He's got hull stability and tower. He's got nearly a 50% damage and stability. So yeah, this is our chance to really get him. He's got a lot of problems. Look, his whole ship's on fire. This is not good for him. Oh yeah, burn baby burn. Barbecue French ships. As long as we just keep up the barrage, we should be able to maintain that damage and stability on him. Oh, he's still going surprisingly fast. How is he? I mean, his whole ship's on fire. There we go. He surrendered. All right, we did it, and we didn't lose anybody, which is great. This was probably just about a best case scenario. Did my guy that get beat up? He lost a little bit of experience, though. That's the only problem. But that's all right. Still, we did okay. All right, we have the last of the convoy battles. What do we have here? We have a heavy cruiser versus a bunch of stuff. This is one of my samurais, and he's cadet, so he's not that skilled, versus a light and a bunch of destroyers and torpedo boats. Let's give it a try. I should have the mass and firepower to take them out, and I'm reasonably fast, so I'm pretty optimistic. I don't know if I can protect my transport, but I think I can at least take a few of them. But I'm cadets, and you just can't understate how important training is, or just experience. Now, I haven't been doing a lot of actual training for my guys because I can't afford it. So we're just going with real battle experience, and frankly, that seems to be more important to me anyway. Alright, so let's get on in there with my plethora of guns. Dodge these torpedoes. Oh, that just all missed, huh? There we go, that was a hit. I'm taking some damage. I don't have great armor on these guys. He took a little bit. I'll start turning so we can get all my guns to bear. We got one of them sunk. Can we finish off this? This light cruiser needs to go down. He's a problem. We are not hitting him great. Really wish he'd quit changing targets on me. I mean, this is rough. I'm already losing some guys. It'd be nice if I could hit that guy. Can I use my main guns on you? I don't know if that's going to be possible. Oh, there we go. There's a hit on the destroyer. That's gonna really wreck him. Keep the secondaries firing on the destroyer. I am taking a beating, but that was a big hit on that cruiser. That light cruiser's in trouble, I think. Got a lot of damage and stability. I might need to back away and stabilize first. I think that's actually what I'm gonna... There we go. There's the hit I needed. Are you gonna sink? Please? Pretty please? With sugar on top? He's not sinking. 49.6. We're slowly recovering. We got a something hit. I really want to finish that light cruiser before he recovers. I just need to get lucky. I need a lucky hit. I don't think he's gonna sink. He's recovering pretty good. Damage and stability. I'm having a hard time hitting, but I just need one good shot. What does this guy have for damage and stability? He's got about the same. 20%. He has a bad chance to hit me, and he's pretty beat up. Maybe one close pass could finish him. I really wish I could get rid of some of my instability. So we're gonna just chill out at a distance until this number goes down. What's your armor like? He's got okay armor. slowly sorting things out. There's one hit. Let's switch to high explosives on my guns. We're under 40% damage and stability. Oh, there's a good hit on that torpedo boat. And my fuel is pretty decent. So we'll just stay at range, conduct our repairs. We're getting, this number's going down. We're 38. They're staying away from my transports, which is important. They hit me. That light cruiser is super annoying. The problem is I can't do anything about him yet. I mean, I could just try to run up close and try and brawl him, and maybe that's what I need to do. I really want to fix my damage and stability first. Oh, there's a hit. I mean, I think I could win a brawl. The problem is he's got all these little guys that I don't want to deal with their torpedoes. Shit. This is rough. I mean, 36%. Yeah, that's the problem. I can't get in close to brawl him while... So we're just going to lead him on a bit of a goose chase. We're going to turn around. That destroyer is going for my transports, though, is the problem, I think. I think he's going to go for the transports. Now these guys still have plenty of torpedoes, so that's going to be a problem. No, he's not going for the transports. All right. We got a hit on something. There we go. Let's get that destroyer. Let's finish you off. If we can. Alright, so we got one of their torpedo boats. My damage and stability is really bad still. I got a hit on that one. Alright, so he's gonna go down. What does this destroyer have on you? You've got 4-inch gun, not a lot of ammo. But he's out of torpedoes, really. So the only torpedo boat left, there's him. He's got torpedoes, but you are empty. Alright, so we can, as long as we stay away from this guy, we can YOLO that cruiser and maybe get a good brawl. But the torpedo boat is still trying to fight me. He's not going to let me get close without ganking me with torpedoes. Alright, let's go and turn this around. There we go. Here, get him. get him. Alright, now get the cruiser. He's shit. Oh, there we go. Alright. Torpedo boat still standing. Alright, get this torpedo boat here. Let's see if we can hit him. Getting close, but just not quite. I'm taking such a beating fighting these guys, but I feel like I'm doing all right. But I gotta be careful. I'm taking a lot of casualties. This went right over his top. Now you have... your damage and stability is a lot better than mine, so maybe what we do is I fall back a bit, keep trying to nail... You're almost out of high explosive. I got plenty of ammo left. Nothing's hitting that torpedo boat. He's going slow too, 6 knots, but maybe he'll sink on his own. 7%, one hit. One more flood would get him. There we go. Alright, so now, here's the plan. We're going to hang out for a little bit, let my damage and stability chill out. And we're going to dodge some of this stuff. I may not recover. I'm doing okay on fuel. And he has no more torpedoes. And he's almost out of high explosive. I got 2%. He's smoking up. So we're going to stay at range 45. So we're getting a little bit better, and then I think we're just going to get in real close and try and do a drive-by broadside. I mean, this destroyer here, he's going pretty quick still. He's got a... 42. So we're just going to kind of dick around with him for a little bit, and then we'll get in close. And just try to brawl him. And there's a little bit. How much does he weigh? He weighs 6,000 tons. It's a big light cruiser, but I'm twice the size. $38, because his damage and stability is basically all but fixed. 39. I may not. I got 29% casualties. I'm in pretty rough shape. I want to take this guy out. You know, I'm slowly picking away at him. He's got... No, he's got 3.5-inch main belt. What's his multiplier? 53%. So my armor piercing will wreck him no matter what. 34%. I'd love to get all my damage and stability fixed, but I don't know if that's in the cards. So I'm already getting pretty banged up. 32. Alright, let's go for it. Screw it. We're going to go right on in. Everything's going after the cruiser. Alright, let's get let's take you out if we can, because you're causing me a lot of difficulty. Alright. Let's cross behind you. Alright, let's get you now. Shit. Oh, it's a dud. Thank goodness. I forgot you had torpedoes. I totally forgot you had torpedoes because I'm stupid. But I can stay at this angle and you can't get me. That was a lucky... There we go. That's the hit I needed. That's the hit I needed. Alright. That was a bit of a risk. That made me very nervous. Wow, I got so beat up. But I got my 25 experience, so he should level up. He'll get repaired. It'll be alright. Outstanding. So, we have won our immediate battles, and we've cleared out a lot of the enemy ships. But we still have a couple of problems we got to deal with. We have, right down here, we've got enemy battle fleet with a battleship, and this guy another battleship. These guys are going to be congregating in here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take these guys, and we're going to try and move up here just to try and intercept. And then this guy is going to move right here to also try to intercept. We'll see if we can meet up with these ships, hang out, have a little party. Alright, next thing we're going to do is going to cost us a lot of money. We are going to unmothball all of our cultural exchange ships so we can get ready for invasion. And we just need to put ships in the water just to encounter their small vessels. I don't want these guys to fight anything big, but I'm pretty sure they could win a fight against a destroyer or probably even a light cruiser, because these guys are pretty chunky. So we're just going to go through and get all of these done. Now we're going to be running at a deficit even despite the bigger war economy, and so we're going to need to wrap this conflict up within a few years, otherwise we will have some financial problems. But we're also spending a lot of money repairing ships right now because we took kind of a pretty sizable beating. So, the advantage of the mothball fleet is I can get stuff commissioned and out there pretty quick. Alright, so this will unmothball all of my ships. We've got these guys that are getting built out for other nations, which is unfortunate. Because I've got... I can't suspend... I guess I could cancel the sale. How much... this will deteriorate relations with the customer nation. No, we're not going to cancel the sale. Alright, so... Now, finance-wise, we're running a little negative. On our shipbuilding capacity. There's not much we can do about that. Negative 156 million. So we can go 3-4 years without really having to worry about it. So we got these guys going in here, so that's pretty good. Now we've got our various cruisers here hanging out. These guys are patrolling. These are some of the people that were probably intercepting the enemy ships. These are the Emperor ships, I think, right? Yeah. We're going to probably leave them patrolling, and we're going to move the invasion fleet over here and start probably invading you. We want to start disrupting stuff as much as we can. This light cruiser up here, I'm not sure what I have that can take him out. Probably just leave my guys as they are. Let's make sure everybody's in sea control. You are going to be in sea control. Sea control. Sea control. All you guys are going to sea control as much as you can. Sea control. Sea control. Alright, and then the others when they get put up there. Alright, 160 negative, that's no problem. We're going to focus on getting this control station upgrade, just because this will make my guns way better. This is a huge upgrade, so we'll do that, and then we can start upgrading our light cruisers. Alright, so here we are. This is the plan, and hopefully our marauding fleets can take out those battleships. Let's see what happens. Alright, a new turn brings new possibilities in battles. British want us to be their ally, which I guess they like the French, but they're not allied. We do not want to be an ally with them because I want to stay neutral. This way I am not beholden to anybody. Looks like the French leader got replaced because I blew up a lot of their stuff. And I haven't even hurt Spain yet. We have a meeting of ships. So one of my marauding fleets met up with the others. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, the 6 cruisers. No, they're destroyers. 6 destroyers. They're green. These guys are regular. This looks pretty promising. And they've got a lot of ships. But they're slow. And a lot of destroyers. These destroyers... My battleships are faster than their destroyers. That's glorious. Torpedo boats. Alright, so we're going to do this. This will be an interesting fight. And instead of having my destroyers screen, I'm going to take a kind of a wider stance and have them trail along. And we'll kind of keep our distance a little bit. This might be better. Or we could do a battle line and have them pick up the tail end, but I think probably screening or fanning out in an abreast formation is probably the way we're going to do it. And then we'll just be fast, we'll hit and run. Hopefully I've got enough ammo. That's kind of a pretty ship. Alright. Let's finish loading up here. The loading screens are annoying, but that's alright. They give us something pretty to look at. We are so outnumbered, but I feel very confident. We got a battleship and a battlecruiser. Ooh. So, we've got 6 ships that matter, another 6 ships that kind of matter, so that's 12, and then another 26, so I got like 48 ships for fighting. Or no, what, 12, 22, 31, 38, whatever. We got, yeah, 38 ships. We got, it's going to be a big fleet. We're going to have a party here. So let's go and do this abreast. Let's save that. The only problem is I don't want to launch, only problem with this formation is I don't want to fire torpedoes through each other. That is my concern. Alright, here we go. 32 knots. Oh, some of these guys are beat up. Which, you, my friend, you don't need to be here. You really don't. Let us have you detach, and I think you are going to fight another day. Let's have you retreat. Yeah, I don't want to risk you. Well, let's see what this battleship looks like. He's quite far away. That's one of those stupid battleships with all the wing guns. I hate wing turrets. They don't even, I don't think they even look that cool. Alright, so we're going to fan off to the side here. Actually, no, we're gonna fan off this way because I want my battleship to be on the closer side. Our guns are already... I can't believe how accurate these guns are. That's nuts. 70% chance to hit. Holy crap. If they fire, there we go. Alright. We want to give these guys a nice bit of distance because I don't want to get too close. Alright. How bad are you off, pirate ship? I'm a little worried about you. Yeah, it's time for you to leave. It is time for you to detach. And you are also going to smoke up and retreat. Wonk. These guys are so powerful. In fact, we're going to have you guys pop smoke also, just to be on the safe side. Look at these hits. These guns, I don't know why these are so accurate. I mean, they're super well balanced. I mean, the pitch and roll, 16 and 14, these are beautifully balanced ships. Maybe it's because the engines are so big and heavy that it stabilizes the ships. Bonk. I mean, can you imagine from their perspective? I mean, they're already getting the crap beat out of the Paris is... Oh my goodness, he's just screwed. He's already kind of lopsided. Uh-oh, I took a hit. One of my destroyers got nailed. Alright, these may not be the best destroyers to use for this. Because we're far enough out, I'm not worried about torpedoes. I'm really not. Yeah, these guys are just getting nailed. So we're going to keep our distance, and we're going to take it nice and chill. Would like to get that torpedo boat. Are you guys shooting your guns any? Oh, they're out of torpedoes anyway. I want my secondary guns to be aggressive. Oh, you know, it doesn't, bonk. I don't know how much it matters, because these guys... Oh, they're going for it. Alright, here we go. Nice and chill. Now, their battle cruisers somewhere around here. We're going to have to worry about that. And at some point, I got to put these guys back into port to repair. But we're just wrecking them with our fire. Once these guys have their ranging shot to figure things out, then they're really good. What's the range on your torpedoes here? Because I'm nervous. 3 kilometers, so we're good. And I really want to try and stay outside of 6 if I can. Oh, fuck. We're just going to circle around and just wreck through this part of the fleet. I mean, when it comes to engagements like this, these destroyers really are... Maybe what I ought to have them do is just have them hang out with the fleet just to help with mines and submarines and recon and stuff like that, and then have them retreat from the engagement. I mean, they are doing some good. I mean, they're firing. They're getting some hits, presumably. Let's go turn around and just kind of keep strafing them. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go switch it to an ahead formation. I think that might be more practical. Because these guys aren't really getting that close to me. And... oh, he survived through that. I'd like to go take out those cruisers over there, but I don't really want to turn the whole fleet around. We'll just keep circling their blob of ships. I would like to take out all their destroyers and torpedo boats, though, because those guys are just annoying. But I don't want to get in close to spot them yet. We're just going to kind of play it nice and chill. We'll put you back to normal since we're kind of low on ammo for the destroyers. He's almost out of ammo anyway. Bonk. Just keep on going. There we go. Start maneuvering on in. Because these guys have a 34-kilometer range. I don't think they can see that far. but holy crap. We're still getting some really good to hits. Well, that battle cruiser, so that's the armored cruiser. He's got a battle cruiser somewhere. I don't know where it is. We're gonna take out these light cruisers now, but I don't want them to get too close. We'll kind of curve away a little bit. There's your lighter ships. All right. There we go. Have at it, boys. This is going to be all those light ships we were looking for earlier. And these are realistically some of the most dangerous, because if I don't pay attention, they can get a torpedo off and really mess me up. Well, that's a flash fire on you. Oh, blue smoke there. Here, let's go zoom in on him, and yeah, look at that. He's just exploding. We hit something on him. Look at that. Bam. He's just boned. This thing's just so nasty. Just curve on in, and these guys are out of ammo. So you're out of ammo. You're... Oh, he's got ammo left. What am I thinking of? No, he's out of ammo. He's out of ammo. And he's out of ammo. So why am I even wasting my time with these guys if they're... Well, now it says he's got ammo. Oh, because that's for the battleship. 182, 937. Yeah, I think these guys... You know what we're gonna do? You guys are gonna... You're gonna retreat. I think you're out of ammo. If I just play at normal speed, it says they're out of ammo. And those guys have already left. So we're just gonna go with my 2 battleships, let the other guys run away. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Shit, shit, shit. I wasn't paying attention and I got nailed. That's bad. That's really bad. Because these things are so damn expensive. How are you flooding so much? How on earth are you flooding so much? Alright, so... We're going to detach you, and you're going to retreat. And you are going to keep on... Why did you... Alright, where are the bad guys at? Over here? That can't possibly be right. I really think they're back this way. To the north. Yeah, you're over this way somewhere. There you go. And we're going to slow down a bit. And let's just start wrecking your faces. I should not have run into that torpedo. That was dumb. What's the range on you guys? Would you please click on it? Thank you. 1.5 kilometers. I mean, I should not have run into that torpedo. This is going to be a real pain now to finish all your buddies off. But we'll just keep on going along. We're going to murder all your torpedo boats. But that's going to really suck, because that ship's going to have to go get repaired. And I really need him for taking out French warships. It's going to be a pretty big setback, actually. But one of these marauders is still pretty nasty. You gonna sink on me yet? There we go. Let's even take you boys out now. And the rest of them should be somewhere back over here. Just have to be careful that I don't get too close. Now these destroyers, they've got a torpedo range of also 1.5 kilometers, so I can't believe that one torpedo did so much damage, because I've got the double bottom hull and the torpedo protection and all that stuff, so it shouldn't have been that bad. Let's go turn in, because I don't want to lose track of that other torpedo boat either. Alright, so other guy should be somewhere around here if I can find him. But I don't know where he went. I know I'm close. Problem is, he probably has me spotted. And this is where having my destroyer escorts is useful. There he is over there. Well, there's, yeah, that's something over there. So we'll go hunt this guy down. Not quite the one I was thinking of, but alright, is there anybody else around here? I really want to get that battle cruiser. He's saying over here. Now, I don't know if I'm going to... where are these guys at? They're all the way the hell back there. Alright. And this guy is going to be right here. That's a hell of a... That's a hell of a distance. Alright, so we're going to... How did that hit? And the other guy is over here, going slow. Basically to the north. I don't know why I can't. So we'll go for the guy I know is there. I'll go for you first. And then we're going to start curving to the north. I know the other guy's somewhere around here. And you're 10 kilometers away, which means I should be able to, after a couple of shots, really mess you up. Is that going to take care of you? Alright. So, I know that this guy is to the north. Somewhere around here. There he is. Alright, right where I needed him to be. And then probably after I take this cruiser out, that's going to be probably it for the fight, because I don't think I'm going to be able to catch the torpedo boats. He's pretty messed up. Let's go slow down and take some pot shots at you. There we go. Alright, so I think we're gonna call it a day for that one. Now that was pretty rough. I lost a ship and my battleship got messed up. He lost some experience. The battleships did okay. The destroyers mostly did. I mean, it's a win, but it's a painful win. All right. Let's see what we got next. All right, the next of our big battles, our other Marauder fleet has encountered their battle group with a bunch of ships. So, let's go take it out. And I think we'll be successful. We just have to be careful. Hopefully we won't lose too many destroyers in the process. Hopefully I won't stop paying attention and get hit by a stray torpedo. That was so dumb last battle. I mean, I really need I really need my destroyers screening so I can prevent the torpedoes from getting me, but I don't want them just running off and getting themselves killed either. And so it's a real predicament. But we'll see what... they might not even have any ammo. But maybe these destroyers are good for scouting, and that's what I have to use them for. Just scout, find the enemy ships, and then have them fall back. Alright, let's see what we, a lot of light cruisers. 29 ships. Alright. Let's go group all these guys up. And how are we doing for ammo? He's got ammo, not that much ammo. So they don't have a lot of ammo. I could have them screen and then fall back, and that's probably... I could have them... Here's what we'll try. So we're going to detach these guys. We're going to have you boys... We're going to have you boys screen for me. We'll have you be loose. So the enemy should be straight ahead. Oh, there they are. Alright. So we're going to keep our distance. And just try to take you out with my accurate long-range fire, because... Ooh, there we go. Because our guys are pretty accurate when it comes to this kind of stuff. Alright. Not a great second shot. But maybe we'll get you on this one. Boom! There we go. Oh. Let's see what this guy looks like also. Yeah, it's another one of those stupid wing turret battleships. Okay. Alright, can we sink him? They're not great hits. There we go. No floods. I want to make sure that we're all fighting, hitting that battleship. Please keep shooting at him, because I really want to take you down. Go turn a little bit. I know it messes up my aim. No, don't be shooting at the cruiser, you dumbass. Shoot at the damn battleship. The guy that I told you to shoot at. Because I am the Admiral and you are my minion. Shoot at the damn battleship and sink it. Because that thing has big guns. Not that big guns, but pretty big. And I guess we're far enough away that the destroyers aren't getting activated to go hunt down the enemy ships. I really want another flood to finish you off. If you could please, that'd be great. There we go, that's a nice flood. Are you gonna finally succumb to the water? Davy Jones is calling you. Nope, that thing's pretty resilient. Please, everybody, shoot the damn battleship. I'm tired of having to reassign targets. Because every time the game changes targets, I've got to re-aim, and that's a wasted bracketing salvo There we go. See? How hard was that to just keep shooting at the guy I told you to keep shooting at? It's like if I do... There we go. Good job. So now we're just going to kind of circle around and cause trouble. And these destroyers are just kind of following along. They're not getting in the way of things. And it's because I'm too far away for them to really do much, I think. Some of them are shooting, though. Alright. Right on. Right on. There we go. Yep, just start wrecking their ships. Hopefully they're low on fuel. And we will just let them just keep skirmishing them, and hopefully the destroyers don't get engaged too close. Alright, my guys seem to be doing alright, and I don't really... Well, alright, well, they're sort of... I don't trust how close you're getting, so let's have you follow, and that way you'll come back to my ships. There we go. Then we can have you screen again. We'll see what they do. I'd like for them to hunt down torpedo boats, because they can dodge the torpedoes better. But I don't fully trust them. Got to pay really close attention to the destroyer captains, because destroyer captains are apparently dumb. Actually, just any AI captain's pretty dumb here. That's a little closer than I'd like to be. Just a little bit closer. Alright, so let's have you boys... I don't really trust you. I'll let him take a shot at it. I don't know how he blocked that. Did these guys fire off their torpedoes or something? No, they didn't. They're just making... I guess he fired off a torpedo. Oh, they did. They fired off some torpedoes. Alright. Right on. Let's see what happens. I don't know if any of the torpedoes are going to hit. I don't think we hit with any of them. Alright, that's fine. We'll just sort of cruise on over here. Let's go take out some of these guys. Just want to make sure my torpedo boats or my destroyers don't do anything too dumb. Alright, what's the range on your torpedoes? 3 kilometers. You got hit. I don't know what you got hit by, but you are going to retreat. Pop your smoke and go home. And kind of thinking just having you guys follow along. I don't know what you're planning on doing. I gotta really watch these guys. Something hit me there. Alright. And you got hit by something. So we're going to detach you, and you are going to also retreat. Because I don't want you to. Whoops. Alright. Let's go back and get those cruisers. He just phased right through me. Alright, you know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to have you guys follow the battleships. Because I don't trust you to be crazy. And you just got hit with something. I don't know what you got hit with. Alright. You're also going to need to retreat. Yeah, I'm just having to really be careful these destroyers because they are, as much as they're nice, they're still very squishy ships. Hopefully you can just go wreck that cruiser there. That was a good series of hits. He's gonna feel that. Then we'll just drive by and turn back around again. Let's have you guys pop your smoke. Yeah, we're gonna have a big repair bill after this turn, just because we've had so many engagements. 100% chance to hit. That's gonna suck for whoever gets... Yeah. Yeah, that's not good for you. And this should be another good hit here in a moment. Yeah, there we go. Gonna sink, not quite. There he goes. Now we're gonna go get this light cruiser. Now where's your buddy? Oh, you're like way the hell off that way. Alright. He's pretty far away. Alright, so we'll go take you out. Let's avoid your torpedoes. Southeast, I mean, there's a... I know that the other one was off this way. And the torpedo boats I don't think I'm going to be able to catch. There he is. So we'll catch you next, and then we'll go hunting for any surviving torpedo boats. Hopefully they're low on fuel and I can catch them. There we go. We'll just steady as she goes. Let's go slow down a bit. And just wreck your face. Alright, so now... They still have a lot of these torpedo boats left. I don't really want to have to chase them down. It says they're off this way. And... I'd have you guys scout. Alright, well, so allegedly... they're off here. But I don't think I'm going to find them. You know, they probably have 5-10 torpedo boats left. We took out a lot of their cruisers. Oh, we're getting closer. Maybe we're catching up because they must be low on fuel. Alright, we'll give it a little bit of time and see. What does the AI say? AI says this way. There we go. Alright, we're going to change you guys to screen. Actually, we could leave you a scout. Maybe that'll be more chill. Alright, so we've got, where's this other guy? The other guy is like way the hell far away off. Off to the south. Alright, that's weird. You know what we could do? We could have you guys go hunting for... Well, no, let's... We'll just cruise along and finish you off. Because these guys are low on fuel. Oh, there's the rest of them. Alright. What's the range on your torpedoes? Please click on them. Thank you. 1 kilometer. Well, these guys are out of ammo. Most of them are. No ammo, no ammo, no ammo, no ammo. A little bit of ammo. Okay, so we don't really have a lot of... We don't have a lot to go with anyway. I guess we can just keep on going, see if we find any more. I'm surprised we found as many as we have. Southeast. Why are you guys going slower? Well, they're... There's more of them. All right. They're just all in a cluster over there. All right, I guess we're gonna hunt you down too. I love it when they're out of fuel. Alrighty, well, I guess I can't complain too much. There's the other stragglers. Oh, right. This is turning out to be quite the profitable battle. Let's make sure we're not getting too close to their torpedoes. Would you please click... Why are you not clicking on them? 3 kilometers. Alright, well... Yeah, it's hard to click on torpedo boats. Alrighty. Is that the last guy? It might be. Southeast. Now I'm just getting greedy. I mean, it's moving at a ×5 multiplier. Oh, there he is. That's the last guy. We're hunting them all down because they're low on fuel. Yep, boys and girls, remember to gas up your ships before you engage in battle. Bonk. Alright, and that's a wrap. Good job, everyone. How did we do? So they all got some experience. The battleships got 25 and the destroyers got kind of meh. But that's okay, because we didn't lose anybody. So I'll call it a win. Alright, we have one more battle to go. And here we will... Is this one of our samurai cruisers? Yeah, he's cadets. And it's a raider, so that's good. At least we have a good cruiser. Good light cruiser against a bunch of their stuff. Let's give it a try. I mean, they're not that fast, so we're going to be able to catch them. Well, the destroyers are fast. Alright, let's give it a try. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know how well we're going to do on this. We're going to combine you guys together. And so they are off this way. Or 26 knots, which isn't bad. Our guys are not very well trained, so this may not work out that well. But all right, we see your ships. Let's keep our distance for now till we can identify them. Look at all those shots flying out at them. We got a little bit of hits. You got a few hits. There we go. Don't really want you to get any closer than this, however. What kind of ouch? That is a little ouch. What kind of ships are we dealing with? Just more of the kind of weird French cool looking, but probably not that great cruisers. All right. I love these double smokestacks. They look pretty cool. Ooh, that was a hit. Not a... it sounded better than it really was, I guess. So... now, I don't know how effective we're going to be. These guys have pretty good armor. Let's get kind of lined up, keep our distance. Poor light cruiser's taking some damage. I may not have the oomph to take these guys out. There's a lot of shots coming in at me. And I don't want to get too close either. There's a lot of gunfire. Well, these guys have about as good a chance to hit me as I have of them. We're shooting kind of at maximum range, but I really don't want to get too close. I'm nervous to, because these guys have, I mean, 7.3-inch guns, but they're just better than I am. Their crew's better. Oh, we got a hit on the destroyer. Maybe that'll sink it. Wish you'd quit changing targets though, because all you're doing is resetting your aim, and that's not useful. What's going on with you guys? You're just circling around. Both of you shoot at him. Just continue to shoot at him, please. you go. There's a little bit of a hit. Now, if I can sink one of these cruisers, then I'll feel pretty good. But I don't know if we're going to be sinking them. These guys are pretty tough, and they've got better armor than I have. My armor's kind of weak. These samurais are really just hunting down light ships. But at a distance, they're having a hard time hitting me too. Alright, let's go for the light. Let's go for the destroyer and see if we can... I guess they switched around who was in the lead. Alright. 13%. Don't change targets, damn it. Don't change targets. Shoot the guy you're locked onto. And then miss. Let's go pause it and make sure you guys really know. Shoot at him. Let's go pop some smoke. This isn't going very well. 6% losses, 10%. Alright, let's go turn around. And we'll go try and circle him the other way. This really isn't working out that great. But... maybe we can get a penetrating hit on you. Well, we've got our the broadside going. If we can hit you. I mean, the problem is we don't have really good penetration. These, what kind of, they're semi-armor piercing shells, that's why. Yeah, these are really designed for killing smaller ships. We're getting some accidental hits on the destroyers, though, which is nice. I'd be happy enough if we can sink one of them. They're doing a pretty good job matching me. Turn for turn. We're just not able to get a good shot off the destroyer, though. If I could hit him, if I thought I could hit the destroyer, I'd get in closer and maybe to a pass by, a drive by, but I don't. I think we're doing lucky to be doing as well as we're doing right now, because these are just not. My crew is just not trained enough. We're getting a little bit. So here's what, let's go stick with the high explosives. And maybe we can just set enough fires to take you guys out. 12%, 14%. I mean, we're winning. We're winning this fight. Alright, get the destroyer if you can. No, I guess not. Okay, let's see if we can hit you. Just needs one lucky shot. We just do not have the... We just do not have the skill and accuracy to hit these things. You know, if I weren't recording a video, I would just screw around with these guys and until I eventually won the fight. Because I'm recording the video, I don't know if people are going to find it interesting to watch me just kind of dance around and sort of whittle these people down over the course of half an hour, an hour. I mean, we're slowly making progress. We're doing more damage to them than they are to us. You know, 13% dead, 15% dead, so it's definitely working. Alright, so we're going to fire at the back guy and hope we get some accidental hits on the front guy. Except, there we go, there's an accidental hit. And then they changed position, so now we'll fire at the other guy. Oh, it didn't work out. Be really great if we can get any sort of hit on this destroyer. There we go. And let's go turn around, because I am worried that you fired a torpedo. Hey, what do you know? Obvious torpedoes are obvious. Well done. What's the range on you guys? You guys have a torpedo range. Please click the destroyer. Damn it. What the hell? Why can't I click on you? I'll click on you that way. It's only a range of 1 kilometer. That's awful. What were these guys? These guys had a range of 6.2 kilometers. So the other destroyer is really not a threat. I got the guy that was important. I don't want to get into a brawl because he's going to outgun me, or he'll out-armor me at least. I really wish you wouldn't fucking change targets after you're already aimed at the first guy. That's really annoying. That's like really, really stupid too. That's something that the AI or that the programmers need to fix, because that's just insulting. Got a 10% chance to hit a target, they're all lined up, and then right before they fire, they fucking change targets. That's dumb. You guys need to sort that out. Get some clustering hits, because they're all bunched up there. I just did it again, he just fucking changed targets on me. Here, go for the back guy. And that's the other thing. When I click on a target manually and I want you to shoot it, I don't want them to change targets. The whole point of selecting a target is that's what I want them to shoot at. Otherwise, I just tell them to shoot at whatever they want. And I want to shoot at that back target because by putting the other guy in front, missed shots have a chance of hitting the front ship, like what we're doing right now. So this is good. There we go. Keep it up. Just like this. We're winning the trades. Unfortunately, I had to turn to make sure I had my angle so I could fire on him. There we go. 25% casualties. We're about halfway through wearing them down, which is tedious and annoying. There we go. And this is why you shouldn't cluster up your ships like that, because they are taking it hard for being clustered up like that. 26%, 23%. Yeah, we're gonna go for high explosive casualty kills. See if we can get him to surrender. That's probably the easiest way for me to do this. Hopefully they have some damage and stability. I mean, they've got good chances to hit me too, which I don't like. Let's see what happens if I change it to auto, because they'll try doing their armor-piercing shots. I'm taking a lot of fire, but I haven't suffered a lot of casualties yet. Alright, get the shots off and then I'll turn in again. Not great. My casualties are starting to mount up. So I'm a little concerned about that. I'm starting to take a beating. I really want to take one of these cruisers down. If I take one out, I could probably get the other one. I mean, they're still nicely clustered up. I'm getting a little bit. So I've got about 10%. He's 33 and 27. So they're gonna surrender soon if I keep this up. %to hit. Don't screw it up. Get some good hits, please. Nothing. Go high explosive. Ouch, ouch. Ouch. I am losing those trades now. That is not going very well. Let's go turn around this way. I mean, I'm still overall doing better than they are. There we go. Those are some hits. There we go. Yeah, with them being all clustered together, if I can keep them clustered together, then I have a reasonable chance of hitting something. .9, 31. We're slowly getting there. We're already at like a 20-minute battle. But at this point, I've got enough invested. I don't want to lose. I can still move faster than them, so I can still get away if I have to. There we go. There's a little bit of a hit. A little bit of a hit. definitely don't like how I'm taking so much damage. But I'm very close to being able to take these guys out. So I gotta keep at it. As long as I don't suffer like a critical hit or something, I should be able to just wear these guys down, just burn them down slowly. I'm getting a little bit. 4% chance to hit, it's not great. I've got some damage and stability that I need to worry about. He's doing pretty good. Him not so well. How are you guys doing on ammo? 300-ish shots apiece. Yeah, I'm just not hitting worth a damn. I really don't want to lose the fight, and I don't want to leave it in a stalemate. I really want a victory, so I'm going to keep pushing. Although this is the most boring-ass battle. Just two sets of low probability hit cruisers that just can't hurt each other that much. I'm surprised that I'm doing as well as I am, given that I don't have a lot of good armor. Oh. And they're firing high explosive also. 38, 34. I mean, we're slowly getting this. Go switch back to auto and see if the armor piercing does any better. But the semi-armor piercing, ouch. That was an annoying hit. Oh, there we go. We got a couple good shots in. Still not a lot of damage to you. Oh wait, where? Damn it! Where'd that destroyer go? I thought I saw him just a moment ago. Ah, not fast enough. There he is. You know what I could do? I could turn around. I could go beat up that destroyer real quick. Let's do that. We're gonna beat you up. You've got a 1 kilometer range on your torpedoes. Give me a chance to get some damage stability back. And I get experience points for killing ships. It seems to be about the same regardless. And you are stalled out at 4 knots. So we are going to double check your torpedo range. Alright, let's take your ass out. What kind of armor do you have? Boom. There we go. Alright. So, we got the light ships. Now these guys are pretty beat up. I'm pretty beat up too, but they're a lot worse off than I am. So this guy who's the worse off, let's go fire at you. Now, you're both pretty banged up. I mean, they're not traveling that fast. I really don't like trading these hits. He's at 40%. I need another 5% in order to finish him off. I don't want to get in close, but I'm really taking it hard right now also. I may have to pull back. I've got a lot of damage and stability. What's his damage and stability? It's pretty bad also. I hate to leave those cruisers alive, though. Alright, so I want to shoot at the back cruiser there. And strafe them, but they're not going to fire in time. We got a little bit of something. Now, they're not shooting me at this range. Why is that? Are they listing too much? No, they should be able to. And it's 2% to hit's not going to cut it. I need to kill 5% more guys and 10%, 9% more guys. And I'll have victories. There we go, that's some hits. I didn't get a lot of them. I might nail the structure before... I guess we'll just keep at it. So this side they can shoot, other side they can't. That's interesting. So, hold on a minute here. On this guy, they're... Maybe I've taken out some of their wing turrets. $37 and almost 41. Yeah, this isn't going too well. Alright, let's go turn and maneuver around this way. Alright, I'm gonna get some shots. 5%, it's not great. It's 41% of the crew are dead. There's something. It's only 0.1%. I mean, we're not killing a lot of the crew off. These guys have a lot more crew than I do. These guys are so beat up. I can make do with these cruisers, but yeah, I definitely need newer stuff. Those Marauders are so much better, but they're battleships also. Damage and stability starting to go down a little bit. Oh, there we go. There's a nice hit. 41.6. Alright. Starting to run out of ammo. I really hate to stop when I'm so close. Let's go turn back around. We're just going to keep on strafing them from the same side. $41.7. We're almost. I mean, they've got to be panicking on those ships. 41.8. We can get a good hit. Nope. Got a little bit of something. 42. Alright, 3 more percent. I believe in you. Time is running out. I may not have enough time to finish this. Wouldn't that be awkward? I mean, I sank 2 destroyers at least, so that's something. I could try blitzing on in, but I'm worried about the aftermath. They're running low on ammo. So maybe I go in and brawl it, but they've got a lot of smaller gun ammo that is going to be effective at short range. No, I think I'm just going to keep on dueling them, and I'll let the time run out. Yeah, because those 5-inch guns are going to be annoying. Alright, there we go. Oh, alright, time to leave. Time to leave. Yeah, once we have a penetration like that, it's time to go. Which sucks is we almost have them. That's too bad. That's sort of a disappointing battle. I mean, I got my 25 experience. We sank 2 of their ships. So I still got more victory points by quite a bit, like 20 times the victory points. I just didn't have the oomph to finish them off. I really need to remake these guys. Maybe an upgrade will fix them. Alright, so we mostly had good results with our battles. We wrecked the French fleet. If we look at the politics, they're down to 183 ships, which they had over 200 before. They had like 200 and something. So we've killed over 100,000 tons of their shipping. Thought we did more than that, but I guess a lot of them was small. So we've definitely done pretty well. My finances are hurting because I'm doing a lot of repairs. My transports are up to good shape, so we're going to put them back down to break even on the transports. Okay. We have ships are being commissioned and getting everything ready. We're going to have to send in our battleships for repair probably. Our research control stations are done. So we can go and upgrade the light cruisers. But maybe we'll save that for next time. And all we have left is repairing the battleships and maybe launching an invasion. So if we do a naval invasion, we could get Tonkin, which is 6,000 tons. That's I have no idea where Tonkin is at. So let's go do that. So we'll do the 6,000 ton invasion just because it'll be easy. Oh, here it is, Tonkin, right there. It's worth 9 billion. Sure, why not? We will go and invade that. And if we look at our fleet that we're recommissioning, they're you know, one more turn they're going to be ready. So we have these ships here, the Emperor battleships and 6 Samurai. We can go send those into Tonkin to or get them close to start the invasion. That'll be enough to probably do it. So let's go park you guys here just to get the party started. And what do we have down here? We've got more small ships that are coming in. Nothing great. We've got these battleships are kind of beat up. These guys are in pretty good shape, more or less. So what I'm going to do is and then here we have The Raider light cruisers seem to be doing pretty good, but these samurai are, I mean, they're all right, but they're beat up a little bit. What I probably ought to do is send my battleships somewhere where I can get repaired, and maybe down here into the port. But this port is so overwhelmed that I don't know where we even repair these guys. Maybe up in Hong Kong. That might be what we have to do with our injured ships. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our injured battle fleet. We're gonna put you guys to Hong Kong, and then these guys. It's a light cruiser, some destroyers and torpedo boats. Don't care about them that much. That's a... We're going to have you guys stay out and try and intercept them. Alright, so that's kind of what we're going to do for our turn. And the video's probably getting kind of long, so I'm going to wrap it up. I was going to go and refit the Raiders and the Samurai, but I think I'm going to wait until next video for that. So, we had a lot of good battles. I hope everybody enjoyed watching. Please like and subscribe. And I will catch everybody next time, where we will work on invading the French colonies. Thank you, and goodbye. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did like it, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. You can also check out my website, bobtheorc.com, where you can download a free copy of my dad's book and some other things. Have a nice day. Goodbye.